In the world of boxing, confidence is key. But when that confidence turns into arrogance, it can be your downfall. Welcome to BoXtreme, fight fans. Today we're diving into the most jaw-dropping moments in boxing where fighters, full of swagger and showboating, learned the hard way that their cocky antics would come back to haunt them. From the ring to the ropes, these overconfident boxers thought they had their opponents figured out, but they couldn't have been more wrong.
That's bad. Come on, man. It's an athlete. Come on, man. What's wrong with you, man? Fuck wrong with you?
Something dramatic to happen here.
Just as he did against Oscar De La Hoya 8 years ago. Scintillating, fighting down the stretch of the...
And the results? Well, let's just say that trash talk and showy moves didn't earn them the glory they expected. What happens when the brashest show-offs in boxing get their comeuppance? You're about to find out, because today we're watching as cocky fighters are humbled, one knockout at a time. Stay tuned and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to BoXtreme. Let's jump right into these unforgettable moments of humility in the ring. In Jakarta, the undefeated Marek Mazuch was about to meet Brazilian showman Leandro Silva in the ring. While Mazuch was all business, calm, focused, and ready to fight, Silva thought he was auditioning for So You Think You Can Dance. Silva was out there, tossing light punches and really showing off. We're talking about moonwalking, shimmying, and probably thinking he was on a beach somewhere. He even celebrated like he had already won the fight.
Being all one-way traffic, and we don't need to tell you which way that traffic has gone. Just look at the red mask.
Like, dude, calm down, you're still in the first round. But hold up, Mazuch wasn't impressed by Silva's samba with a side of jabs routine. In the second round, he came out with a vengeance. One powerful left hook later, Silva's little dance party was over. Down he went, straight to the canvas, and just like that, his victory dance turned into a faceplant. Mazuch wasn't here for the theatrics. Instead, he delivered a knockout that turned Silva's showboating into a lesson in humility. Back in July 2017, Albert Pagara squared off against the cocky veteran, Ayukavi Kayumani. For the first 2 rounds, it looked like Kayumani was on a mission to make Pagara his personal punching bag. Feeling invincible, the king of Thailand decided to turn the fight into his own personal dance floor.
And then, of course, John Del Casimiro opted to relinquish his belt. And here it is, Ayukavi saying, come on, hit me.
I mean, why throw punches when you can throw some slick moves, right? Kayumani started taunting Pagara, showing off like he was at a talent show instead of a boxing ring. He even did a little jig, as if the crowd came to see Dancing with the Stars, not a fight.
You don't hit with an opening glove, that's illegal.
But hold on a second, kayaking around in the ring isn't gonna win you any titles, buddy. Pagara had enough of the King's circus act. With one well-timed liver punch, Pagara turned the tables. Boom! Kayumani went down like a sack of potatoes, and the crowd was left stunned. That dance? Yeah, it led him straight to a seat on the canvas. And Pagara? Well, he served up a dose of humble pie right there in front of the crowd. Talk about karma. Usman Ahmed entered the ring like he was ready to start his own reality TV show. With one of the most extra entrances in boxing history, he strutted in like he was about to be crowned the next big thing. Confidence? Off the charts. Respect? Not so much. It was like watching someone walk into a lion's den wearing a suit made of raw steak. But before Ahmed could even finish his "I'm the king of the world" routine, Ashley Sexton had a different idea. In the first round, Sexton said, "That's enough of that nonsense," and delivered a knockout blow that sent Ahmed down faster than a viral TikTok trend.
It's the right hand, and he's been having success with that since the opening bell. Oh, what a knockout! No way he'll get up from that. Fight's over. Ashley Sexton.
One punch, and suddenly Ahmed was reconsidering his life choices. Maybe Dancing with the Stars was calling his name after all. So, what started as an over-the-top entrance ended with a far more fitting exit, straight to the reality show of his dreams. Or should we say, his next career move. Talk about a quick career change.
That's bad. Come on, man. It's an athlete. Come on, man. What's wrong with you, man? Fuck wrong with you?
In this epic showdown, Ricardo Mayorga thought he was starring in his own personal comedy show, targeting Shane Mosley with his taunting antics.
Fight's on. Let me tell you, Mayorga, this gets Mayorga into it. He just let him hit him a left hand. Look at him. Right hand.
He wasn't just boxing, he was moonwalking. Throwing wild gestures and acting like the ring was his personal stage.
He just let him hit him a left hand. Look at him.
Right hand. Hey, look at Mayorga.
He probably thought he was auditioning for America's Got Talent with all those absurd moves, but Mosley wasn't having any of it. You could almost see the patience draining from him like the last few drops in a bottle of soda. And just when Mayorga thought he was about to start his encore performance, bam! Mosley landed a brutal left hook straight to Mayorga's liver, dropping him like a bad punchline.
Mayorga of a 12-rounder. You got two 40-somethings in here who both appear weary and maybe...
And down goes Mayorga.
The cocky showman had no comeback, except for a painful reality check. Mosley wasn't just fighting for the win, he was fighting to shut down Mayorga's comedy routine. And trust me, when Mayorga hit the canvas, the crowd couldn't stop laughing at him. It was June '90, and Anthony Hembrick was strutting into the ring like he was about to headline a blockbuster movie. Undefeated and oozing confidence, he wasn't just here to fight, he was here to put on a show. The crowd was eating it up, and Hembrick was loving every second, performing like he was already the champ before the bell even rang. But little did he know, Booker T had his own script in mind. As soon as the first round started, Booker T wasn't interested in the drama. He wasn't here for a performance. He was here to make sure Hembrick got a reality check. In a flash, Booker unleashed a punch so powerful, it sent Hembrick crashing to the canvas like he'd been hit by a freight train.
That Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, and he has the smile wiped off his face. It may be over. He's not going to beat the count. Hembrick is still hurt. Struggling to his feet.
Hembrick somehow made it to his feet, thinking maybe it was just a fluke, but Booker wasn't about to let him off easy. With a relentless barrage of punches, Booker T showed Hembrick that cocky showboating doesn't work in the ring.
Hembrick, no balance, goes down. Struggling to survive. Facing his first...
One last thunderous shot sent Hembrick tumbling down again, this time for good. Hembrick's over-the-top antics, they weren't just embarrassing, they got him knocked out cold.
He's okay. He has survived the 20 seconds. It is over. 3 strikes and you're out.
That'll teach you. Don't bring a performance to a fight you're not ready for. In 2013, Adrian, the Problem Broner, stepped into the ring to defend his WBA title against Marcos El Chino Maidana. And boy, did he have a problem. Before the fight even started, Broner was already showing off like he was auditioning for a reality TV show. He taunted Maidana with playful jabs, flashy hand gestures, and even some finger pointing, as if he had already won the fight.
To be active, if he chooses to use it, and if he stays confident in doing that, he's gonna have to get active. Oh, wow.
But here's the thing about Maidana, he doesn't entertain nonsense. When the bell rang, Maidana went straight to work, breaking through Broner's defense like it was made of wet paper. Each punch that landed was a reminder that showboating doesn't win fights. Punching power does. Broner tried to show off, but Maidana kept shutting him down, knocking Broner to the canvas multiple times.
And there's a right hand lead by Maidana that sticks out. Broner goes down for the first time in his career. He's hurt back.
Like it was a game of who can knock who out faster.
Now we know why Maidana was throwing so many jabs to the body early.
Very good point.
By the end of the fight, the cocky champ was a shell of himself. Humbled, defeated, and with a face that said, maybe I should have just fought instead of posing. Maidana didn't just win the fight, he gave Broner a front row seat to humility. Geronimo Mondragon walked into the ring thinking he was the baddest man in the arena. His pre-fight theatrics were straight out of a bad boy playbook. Aggressive posturing, a few angry stares, and enough chest thumping to make anyone think he was about to conquer the world. But then, there was Vyacheslav Datsik. He wasn't impressed. In fact, Datsik looked about as moved by Mondragon's intimidation as he would be by a kitten's meow. When the bell rang, Mondragon rushed at Datsik with all the swagger in the world. But Datsik, he didn't flinch. In a blink, Datsik threw a thunderous punch that sent Mondragon crashing to the canvas faster than a dropped bowling ball. The crowd gasped as the cocky fighter hit the floor, his tough guy persona evaporating in a flash. Mondragon didn't just underestimate Datsik, he basically served up his own ego on a silver platter. One punch later, he was humbled, embarrassed, and wishing he'd spent less time flexing and more time actually fighting. Lesson learned. It's one thing to act tough, but Datsik showed him that real power doesn't need to advertise itself. Manuel Char was stepping into the ring against the powerhouse Alexander Povetkin. And if there's one thing Char loved, it was pretending he could take a punch. Throughout the fight, every time Povetkin's fists came crashing down, Char would throw a grimace, like he was starring in a bad action movie. "See, I'm fine," he seemed to say with each exaggerated face, like a bad actor trying to convince the audience he's not hurt. But Povetkin, he wasn't buying it for a second. You know when you're in a horror movie and the villain just won't fall for your cheap tricks? Yeah, that's Povetkin. He was like, "Nice grimace, buddy, but let's see how long that lasts." And oh boy, did he test it. Povetkin unloaded a barrage of bone-crushing punches, each one smashing through Char's defenses like a wrecking ball. The grimaces started to fade real quick as Char was forced out of the ring. His tough guy act crushed, just like his pride. Povetkin made it clear. No amount of showboating, no matter how painful the face you pull, can save you from a champion's fist. Lesson learned. You can fake it all you want, but Povetkin's punches, they don't do acting. They do destruction. It was the showdown for the vacant WBC heavyweight title, and Riddick Bowe was about to face off against Elijah Tillery. But just as the rules were being explained, Tillery, being the cheeky troublemaker he is, decided to mock Bowe in the most bizarre way possible. He blew him a kiss. Yup, you heard that right. He kissed Riddick Bowe. Now, most people would have been a little confused or maybe even flattered. But Bowe? Oh no, he didn't find it cute. He didn't find it funny. What he found was a reason to absolutely destroy Tillery.
When Riddick Bowe knocked out Art Tucker, there's that right hand. Tillery, Bowe feels once Tillery is tagged, he will run.
In the first round, Bowe unleashed a punch so powerful, Tillery looked like he was trying to get into a yoga pose. But it wasn't the peaceful, zen kind. Nope, it was the "I'm about to be knocked out" pose.
You cannot be saved by the bell.
Tillery, clearly embarrassed, tried to show some fight, landing a retaliatory kick. Because of course, why not try a little flying kick while you're already down?
Like that, but he kicked me, and that's when I lost him when he did that.
See that kick right there? Look at that kick right there.
Kick was high.
But Bowe wasn't having any of it. He retaliated with fury, powerful, bone-crushing punches that forced Tillery right out of the ring. And if that wasn't enough, Tillery got himself disqualified for his dirty tricks, while Bowe walked away with the WBC heavyweight title in hand, proving that nothing says "I'm the champ," quite like making someone eat their own words, and a kiss. The stage was set for a heated rematch between Riddick Bowe and Elijah Tillery, but this time, Tillery was feeling extra confident. After the first round, he strutted around like he'd already won the fight, throwing his hands up in celebration like a football player who just scored a touchdown. Big mistake. See, Bowe wasn't about to let that showboating slide. He hadn't forgotten Tillery's dirty tricks from their last encounter. Oh no, and this time, he wasn't just gonna knock Tillery out. He was gonna make a statement.
Ooh, good right hand from Bowe.
As soon as that second round kicked off, Bowe was on him like a storm, landing punch after punch, like a powerful hurricane of fury.
here to really start winning these next.
Tillery didn't know what hit him. 1 punch, 2 punches, 3 punches, and just like that, the Celebration King was on the ropes, desperate for a way out. His cocky attitude? Gone. His swagger? Destroyed. The showboat was being sent straight to the bottom. With a final flurry of punches, Bo forced Tillery to tap out, or more accurately, turn his back and run away, completely humiliated.
Started with a scorching right hand from Little Bo. Here's where Bo's got to really pick his shots, but if he keeps this up, they'll stop it. Oh, what an uppercut. That's it. He turned his back. He's hurt. Fight's over. That's it.
Bo walked away with the win, his dominance cemented, while Tillery, well, let's just say his career went from celebration mode to retirement party in record time. Back in March 2004, Nate, the Galaxy Warrior Campbell, was about to learn a valuable lesson in Boxing 101. Don't get too cocky. He faced off against Robbie Pettin, who was known for his slick head movement and evasiveness, basically the human version of a bobbing and weaving punching bag. At first, Pettin was dancing around Campbell like it was the cha-cha. His head was everywhere, left, right, up, down, looking like he was trying to dodge raindrops. Campbell, on the other hand, was feeling himself with that classic "I'm too good for you" attitude, leaving his defense in the dust like a forgotten gym bag. But you know what they say, pride comes before the fall. Pettin wasn't having any of Campbell's showboating. With the smoothest of moves, Pettin slipped right past Campbell's non-existent defense and caught him clean with a punch that sent him reeling. It was like watching someone's favorite meme just get totally wrecked. One shot. That was all it took to humble Campbell. His cocky smile turned into a "oh no" expression as Pettin sealed the deal, delivering a punch that left Campbell wondering if he should have been watching Pettin's head moves instead of trying to show off. The fight ended with Pettin's victory, and Campbell learned the hard way that head movement wasn't enough to dodge his own ego. And there you have it. Some of the most unforgettable moments when cocky fighters got what was coming to them in the ring. From trash talk to showy moves, it's clear that in boxing, no one is unbeatable, and humility is just a punch away. Did any of these knockouts surprise you? Or was there one fight that you think we missed? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button, share it with your fellow fight fans, and of course, subscribe to BoXtreme for more knockout content you won't want to miss. Stay tuned, and remember, confidence is great, but respect in the ring is what truly matters. Until next time, keep your gloves up and your guard higher. This is BoXtreme signing out.